come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Prescott. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a... Sets up 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They'll throw again. Dak. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Prescott again. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. To the air again, Prescott. That's to Ferguson once again. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Again, Prescott to the air. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Now Prescott. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this pass. themselves so close to the end zone. They got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now,
that one taken in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Putting the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. A short pickup to the 38. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley.
sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
On third down, here's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And that big offensive block, clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. Open man downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. A 1st down throw for Prescott. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. To the left side, caught by Lamb. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll give it to Elliott. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Dak. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he will go all the way. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Devontae Smith and the rest of the Philly offense heading back onto the field. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. He's going to keep it himself. First and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Again, Hurts. That's hauled in at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Elliott to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles are able to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means they locked out another home game next weekend. Look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Roach. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Philadelphia. It's the Packers and the Eagles, next on Madden Football.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Hello to everyone watching. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference in the Super Bowl?
All of these coaches and players preach all season long, never look ahead. You can't do it, right? You've got to focus so much on the present. But you know that every man out there is so aware of what's on the line today and where they could be playing in 2 weeks. It's going to be a game-long challenge, no question, to keep the focus on the right here and the right now. Once you've got a win iced away, well, then you can start entertaining those Super Bowl thoughts and those Super Bowl realities.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Love out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Love from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Charlie loose. Incomplete. So 4th down. Here comes Daniel Wheeler to send it flying for the Packers. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. And his first pass falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. So the red challenge flag has hit the field. Matt LaFleur wants to see this again. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline.
Yes, this is the second game of the playoffs.
Got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that trend.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield.
Yes, I'm in the 2nd round, so yes, I did. Or this is the 3rd round.
And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st down throwing for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And they get this down to the 28.
Yes, the beginning of this stream was some of the Cowboys game, and I stream the other parts other days.
Forced it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Pressure coming. It's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. And the Packers at a 50-B out there for this 3rd down play. Hurts now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Packers taking the field now. Their second series of the game coming up. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Into the hands of Romeo Doubs. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Shotgun now for Love. Taken in by Dobbs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Love. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff, now Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. The Packers send out their punting unit. Back deep for the Eagles is Isaiah Rodgers. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And the Eagles will take possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. On first down, Hurts. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Getting tempo with some hurry-up offense. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Getting out to his left. He'll get this one to Brown. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. From the red zone now. This one's caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles.
No, it's just how it is.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Jacobs gets it on the draw.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing his love on third. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he'll get them enough for a first down. They go to Barkley again. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Brought down by Quay Walker. Now a pause to attend to an injured player, and this is a worrying sight. It is Saquon.
No, he ain't hurt. Why am I cooked?
2nd and 8. He's on the move. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Buys time, rolling right. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams will... especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at
I know Barkley's hurt. And that sucks.
Down,
But we'll be alright. We still hurts.
Down to his left.
Get off me!
He stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Forced out to his right. He's running for it. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
He's got it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. He's got a gain of 6 there. By Quinion Mitchell. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Play fake. It's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Daniel Whelan on the punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. This is taken at the 44. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Hurts running the offense at max speed here. They go play action on first. He's got Smith. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. From the pistol, Hurts vacates quickly left side. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has it in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Hurts throwing again. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Trying to find his tight end. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip gain. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4.
Absolutely.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get boost.
We do get the ball back at halftime, by the way.
I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Love from the gun. That's complete to Musgrave. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Daniel Whelan on now to punt this away. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. The Eagles taking over now late in the 1st half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Chased out to his right. He's on the move. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm going to try.
Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Oh, he's going to run for it.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
They still need 10, but the offense getting set on 4th down. On 4th down, Hurts. That's cut beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Cut near the goal line. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles piling it on going into halftime. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown.
All right, I'm going to step outside and take the dog out.
Play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice
then I'll be back.
other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket.
Enjoy the halftime show.
You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Which one of these 2 clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. But first, time to look ahead to the AFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens doing battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. The Eagles were led in the first half by their dynamic quarterback, Jalen Hurts. How about these numbers? 3 touchdown passes, plus 2 touchdown runs. Just an absolute masterclass in those first 2 quarters. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. Here's Smith on the return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense.
I'll be right back.
Touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up now. Barkley trying this up the gut. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
He connects downfield on 4. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's on the move. Throwing deep for the end zone. Ooh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down. Running right, it's Barkley. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. We'll get a stoppage now.